Heracles, the king of Athens, and his wife gave birth to Arethusa. Their consultant son, ΕΡΟΤΟΚΡΙΤΟΣ, since his childhood is in love with Arethusa. He is not allowed to tell her about his sentiments as he is not a nobleman and she is the daughter of the king. Therefore, he goes at her window and sings for her at night.
Arethusa, haven't you slept yet, my darling?
Do you hear how nicely he sings?
Who's that man who comes here every night and sings outside your balcony?
I really don't know, but he has stolen my heart.
Heracles learns about the singer and sets his guards to arrest him. ΕΡΟΤΟΚΡΙΤΟΣ kills them all, and among them he kills his best friend while defending himself.
See what you've done. Now everybody in Athens is searching for you.
You are right, Polydorus, but my love for her has paralyzed me.
Take it easy, ΕΡΟΤΟΚΡΙΤΟS. She is a royal and your humble origin. You must forget her.
So what do you think I can do?
You should leave Athens as soon as possible, and later I will come to find you.
ΕΡΟΤΟΚΡΙΤΟS understands that his love will give trouble to him and his family and decides to leave for Halkida, a city close to Athens, to forget Arethusa. When ΕΡΟΤΟΚΡΙΤΟS is away, his father gets ill and Arethusa visits him. She enters ΕΡΟΤΟΚΡΙΤOS' room and discovers her pictures and the verses that she heard at night.
What is it? There are the songs my secret admirer has written for me. It's ΕΡΟΤΟΚΡΙΤΟS. Oh, I'm so excited. I think I've fallen in love with him.
How can you love someone only from his songs?
His song speaks to my soul.
If he loved you, he wouldn't have left.
When ΕΡΟΤΟΚΡΙΤΟS comes back, he realizes that Arethusa knows who he is, and being afraid that he might be in trouble, he pretends to be ill and stays at home. To make him understand that she has feelings for him, Arethusa sends a basket of apples to ΕΡΟΤΟΚΡΙΤΟS. In the meanwhile, King Heracles organizes a joust tournament for Arethusa to have fun. Many noble men come from all over the world to compete with each other. The winner is ΕΡΟΤΟΚΡΙΤΟS, and the princess gives him a handmade crown. They look at each other with love and start meeting at Arethusa's window.
Arethusa, come to your window.
ΕΡΟΤΟΚRΙTOS, it's you.
At last, I couldn't wait not even another day without seeing you.
And I can't stand living anymore away from you.
My love, my life is nothing without you.
ΕΡΟΤΟΚRITOS, I want you as my husband. Talk to your father and say to ask my hand from my father.
Arethusa, I'm afraid that the king won't agree. He doesn't think I'm the right person for you.
Our fathers are friends. Your father is for many years a lawyer counselor, and my father respects you.
Indeed, ΕΡΟΤΟΚΡΙΤΟS persuades his father Πεζόστρωτος to go and ask Arethusa's hand from the king. Πεζόστρωτος has second thoughts, but finally decides to go to the king because he wants his son to be happy.
Your Highness.
Πεζόστρωτος, welcome. You know, talking to Bob, you're my counselor. Tell me, what can I do for you?
My lord, I know how wise and fair you are. What I want is not for me, but for my son. You know him, don't you?
Of course I do, and I like him.
Well, he has sent me to beg you and ask you for your daughter's hand.
Πεζόστρωτος, I've picked you as my counselor because of your wisdom. Now, I think you're the stupidest of all. How did your son dare to set his eyes upon my daughter?
But my lord, they love each other.
That's enough. You, my friend, won't be punished, but your son will be exiled from Athens. I'm giving him 4 days to live forever, and if he dares to return, he will find death.
My beloved Arethusa, this is the last time we meet. Your father not only refused to give you a hand, but gave me 4 days to leave Athens.
My love,
I'm living forever, Arethusa. You must forget me.
that will never happen.
You will marry a nobleman chosen by your father, and little by little you will forget me. Every now and then, heaven will come my songs to mirror my love for you. And when you ever are dead, bear whatever mind you have. And know, whenever I go, I will never love another man.
I never thought I would hear such words from you. Do you think I will forget you so easily? Whatever my father says, I shall never marry anyone, but I would rather die. Give me your hand, here, before for sin. I swear that you, and only you, will be my husband forever. Take my as long as you live, look at it. And remember that I am now your wife, and I shall wait for you forever.
At the same time, the king of Byzantine Empire asks Arethusa to be his wife. The king announces to Arethusa that this wedding will unite the two kingdoms and strengthen his power. Arethusa refuses to marry, and her father puts her in prison with a nanny.
3 years later, enemies from the north attacked Athens. Eratoctus disguises himself with the help of a witch and takes part to the battle. He saves the city of Athens and rescues the king, but he gets injured and the soldiers bring his body in Arethusa's room.
My child, thank you. You saved us all.
It was my duty.
How can
Thank you for taking care of my parents.
How can I reward you? My whole kingdom is yours.
My king. I ask for nothing else but your daughter who I have kept is so beautiful and lovely.
Oh, my dear child, you waste your time. She is rejecting every man who asks to marry her.
Let me talk to her.
I can't say anything, but good luck to you, my fellow man.
Arethusa refuses again, even when she meets Eratoctus, as she does not understand who he is. Eratoctus wants to test her love.
Arethusa, your father asked me as a reward for the victory to take you as my wife.
Thank you for that, Nosiri, but I can't marry you because my heart belongs to another man who is far away.
What's his name?
Eratocritos.
I'm afraid I have bad news for you. I met ΕΡΟΤΟΚΡΙΤΟΣ 2 months ago. He was much injured after a fight and spelled your name and gave me this ring.
Why, my love? I don't want to live anymore.
I am so happy that you still love me, Arethusa, my wife.
What are you talking about? Who are you?
It's me, my darling, ΕΡΟΤΟΚΡΙΤΟΣ.
Eratoctus at the end reveals his identity to Arethusa. The happy couple appears before the king, who cannot believe that his savior is Eratoctus, the man he exiled 3 years ago. The king accepts Eratoctus to be the husband of Arethusa, and later Eratoctus becomes the king of Athens.